Watch Tuesday. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Market Watch, Japanese Market Watch Tuesday, where we get into some of the best. Let me move this mic out of my face. The best Japanese sealed and singles for today's video. Let's see if I have the autofocus on. It was started to not get me in the frame, which is super freaking annoying. So what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well today on this beautiful Tuesday. So we're going to start off with Inferno X booster box. Oh, actually, we're not. Hold on. We totally forgot today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you guys by the Shiny app. You guys, if you want to track all of this Japanese goodness in your life, go download the Shiny app. They support your boy, and if you support this channel, then go support them. If you guys want to track Japanese, English, and everything in between, they got One Piece, Lorcana, all of that good stuff. So again, I want to give a major shout out to the Shiny app before we start today's video. All right, let's get into Inferno X. This is the first booster box that we're going to be covering in today's video. We are not going to see this booster box become affordable until that Charizard starts to come down in price. This thing is going to be very expensive. This booster box might hold on at this $130 point, 100-ish dollar point until we see that reprint, guys. Until we see a big reprint, until we see that multiple people are starting to pull that Charizard. I mean, that Charizard is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. This is the worst photo of Inferno X2, by the way. But yeah, that's where we're at with the Japanese market, guys. We are cooked just like we are cooked in the English market. Okay, so on to Mega Symphonia booster box. So again, another $80-ish dollar mark. The price for most of these booster boxes that we're going to cover on today's video, it's $80 for their less popular counterparts. So Mega Symphonia, Black Bolt and White Flare White is less popular than the black box. So that's just what it is. And you guys ask me each and every day, when is it going to get better? I don't know, unless Japan just starts to reprint everything into the ground. But you guys have to remember that Japan does not give a flying about its English buyers. They just don't. It's still affordable in Japan to an extent, about $50-ish dollars. Like, I understand a lot of people can't afford to go to Japan and go grab stuff themselves and like us, but they're okay. So we're getting hit with tax, with the 15% tariff and all that stuff. Like, that is just what it is for now. The whole reason why we were able to pick up some of these really cheap boxes on TikTok a year or so ago, where I was grabbing boxes for $35 is because the dollar was so strong compared to the yen. There's multiple reasons why, but you can still grab boxes out there for like $35-40. So if you guys have the chance to go to Japan, of course, that is my recommendation. Okay, but yeah, back to Mega Symphonia. Great box, great Pokemon, and we got some singles in this video from the set. And then we have Mega Brave, another $100+ mark booster box. I just grabbed one. Absolutely beautiful. Needed to add this one to my sealed collection. Incredible looking booster box. Just grab one of these to collect. So this is the Big Daddy, the Mega Charizard X from Mega Inferno X. This might be one of the best Charizard cards of all time, but of course, I had a discussion with my boy Sunil. Shout out to Sunil at the skate park today. We were talking about he's like, this is the best Charizard card we've ever seen. Yeah, I agree. This card is absolutely biblical. But what happens when Pokemon floods the market, either in the Japanese market or the English market? We can see this card coming crashing down. I'm making a bet right now, hot take, hot as the freaking kitchen stove. I think that this card is going to see the $300 mark at some point. I'm not calling a time frame, but this is a small set, guys. There's very little in here. I mean, some of the top hits that people are like getting all stoked about, like, oh my gosh, Mega Lopunny, oh, I can't, so incredible. You guys, low hanging fruits. You guys will just hyper FOMO anything, but I think this card is gonna be, once we see so many people pull this card over and over and over and over, people are gonna get tired of it. I'm telling you right now, they are going to be like, oh cool, I have 2 of those, oh I have 1. Like they're gonna be pulled, they're gonna be available, they're going to be very available, I believe. But it is what it is, guys. Let's see if Penny's right. Most likely I'll be wrong. Next we have a Mega Gardevoir EX. This card is a giant piece of you know what, and stay away from this card. Next, Lily's Determination. Lily's Determination. Now, why I put this one on today's video, I love Lily. Lily's awesome. She's a great trainer. Really cool Pokemon. Really good story. Really good lore. But the female Flora trainers are starting to hold just a little bit. I understand that what they do in English. I understand. This is a big card, guys. I thought that this card would be a little bit more expensive, but at $245, I think that it's exactly where it should be, especially relative to the market. Next, we have a Black Bolt booster box. I love this box. Need one for my seal collection. This both Black Bolt and White Flare. I think that these are better to collect than the English ETBs. That's why I've been like kind of hesitant to grab some of the ETBs, but very excellent set. Go Master set, this set. It is, nobody cares about this set. Nobody's even looking at it. This is the most underrated play in the entire Scarlet and Violet era, in my personal opinion. White Flare, again, around $80-ish. You can get it low, in the low 70s as well on eBay, so you have options there. Next, we have the Glory of Team Rocket booster box. Guys, grab one of these for your sealed collection. It's gonna come down. I mean, I know they were like right at $100, selling for $100, 80s, but there's one right here for 80. I don't know why. It probably doesn't have a shrink wrap. That's probably why. But about $100. I mean, the top card is the Mewtwo, and we have to, right now we have to just see that the box is correlating to the singles prices, right? But as time goes on, that becomes 2 separate entities, and we start to just value the box for what it is as far as a collection piece, right? People want to collect the booster boxes, but right now we have to tie it, unfortunately, to the singles and the set, and we know that Rocket's Mewtwo is going insane. It's not. I like Heatwave Arena better. I think that it's a better total set, but to each their own. I love this box. I also love this box. This box is freaking awesome. I had so much fun opening Paradise Dragona. It was an amazing set, but for $70, again, you guys can probably grab this a little bit cheaper outside of TCG Player. We're just using this for the pictures. I tell you guys all the time, we're using this solely for the pictures. But Paradise Dragona, oh my gosh, I had so much damn fun opening this freaking set. Alolan Executor, all the Latios. We're going to cover those cards in today's video. Those are 2 cards that I need. I have the Latios, I believe, multiple times. And then let's get to the Mewtwo V-Star. These are underrated picks in my opinion. Grab this one. I mean, I was grabbing this at like $20+. Incredible art. I think the fight scene between Charizard and Mewtwo in Japanese just pops so much freaking better. It's not even the same card in my personal opinion. And then we have the Umbreon V from EV Heroes. We all know that EV Heroes is going insane. I think at $224, I think this is a buy. Like, again, I tell you guys all the freaking time, if you don't want to pay $224, you guys can go out and get it in either Korean, simplified Chinese, there's traditional Chinese, there's other options out there. Man, you want to dabble in some German, you want to dabble in Spanish, I'm sure it is out there. You guys don't have to pay these prices. Like, it's okay to venture off into other unpopular languages, but I would like this card in Japanese. That's just me. That is just how I roll. About around $200. So in the new Inferno X set, we have these new EXs. I think the EXs look great. I will not be collecting these or selling them or grading them. It is what it is, but let's go. I mean, lightly played because there's going to be a lot of played copies, but it's about $5-6 cards. So this is where we're at with some of these EX cards, which is good, which is cool. It's good that we're seeing every card being valued. And this is the Charizard. I think with this card, everyone's thinking, I mean, here's my spiel. I think some people are thinking that these have potential legs to move. I can see, I mean, we've seen the Charizard EX from oh my gosh, I'm gonna pull it up on screen. The Charizard Mega Charizard X. They're trying to see maybe if they can grade it, hold on to it for quite some time. Is it gonna I understand it's just an EX card, but this card might have legs in the future. I'm just saying, maybe hold on to a few of these. I think that this could be a mover in late stages. So next we have Wild Force Booster Box. You can grab Wild Force and Temporal, which is Wild Force and Cyber Judge for dirt cheap. I think just grab one of these for your collection and call it a freaking day. Great set, by the way. Next we have Paradigm Trigger. This has been so freaking stagnant regardless of how well Silver Tempest has been doing. I thought that this would be already at 120, but some of these Japanese sets, like, they just stall out, which is fine, which is cool. Like, this gives me a chance to grab more Paradigm Trigger. Like, I love this set. Obviously we know what's in there. It is the Lugia set and the Regidrago set. And I think the box art looks absolutely incredible. So this is one that you might want to add sooner than later. And then we have the Greninja. This is a buy right freaking now. I'm looking at you guys. Buy this now. Buy this now. This is the time to strike on the Greninja EX card before things get too crazy. This one, it went crazy. Let's look at this. Look at this chart. I mean, it's going down. It's going like 1 year going crazy. 1 month, kind of not going crazy. 3 month, going down by a little bit. But it's only up from here. This is top 5 for me. Greatest cards in the Scarlet and Violet era. That's all I need to say. Then we have the Latias. I have the Latios like multiple times. Latias, for about $100, $120. You can find this cheaper. Grab it in an auction. Grab it in an offer on eBay. eBay is your best friend. But guys, this card is amazing. This is like, I'm gonna save it for a members only video. There's some cards, there's some collection boxes as well that are sitting around. I'm just like, how are people not seeing these plays? This is one of them. I'll give you guys a freebie. Next we have the Flygon. We know that we wanted a Mega Flygon in Mega Inferno X. We didn't get it. Soon to come, hopefully. But near mint copy by $8. This is pretty expensive actually for an AR. I understand Flygon is a very popular Pokemon, and I'm glad that they did this top-down view with Flygon. This card is amazing, but $8, I think it has a little bit time to come down. This is one card that I Leafeon V-Star, right? This better than the Leafeon from Terrestrial Festival in my personal opinion. I love this art. This top tier. I'm going to shield this card to oblivion. I don't even own this card, but this card is absolutely amazing. One of the best evolutions of all time. So yeah, the Latios. I was buying these in Japan for $1 time and time again. So that's just where we're at, right? A lot of these cards are just 8xing, which is crazy. And you need the other half of the art. I get it, but yeah, to see this at $8 is pretty insane. The Lugia V from Paradigm Trigger. We just covered Paradigm Trigger just a few picks ago, but $425, selling at around there. I don't have many on here, so $440. I mean, we're gonna have to do a quick eBay check, whatever. But you're gonna pay anywhere between, I think it's like $450 to be completely honest. I'm pretty sure I just checked on eBay not too long ago. But this card is absolutely amazing. It is a pain in the you know what. Paradigm Trigger was not easy to hit anything. Like, I've opened 2 or 3 booster boxes. I pulled a whole lot of garbage on that side. I think I pulled 3 trainers, so had no chance. I also I opened this in Korean as well, and was rough. The only time I haven't opened this is in Simplified Chinese, and I'm very tempted to open some of this in Simplified Chinese to chase the Lugia. This card is absolutely incredible. I want this card in Korean. That is my goal, is to own this card in Korean. Next, Mega Gengar from the starter set. Is this one a go? Is this one a play? I like this card. I think it looks great, but for 15 bucks, I think people are starting to speculate. If this had a stamp on it, it's over. It was absolutely over for this card. I think they knocked it out of the park with these new EXs, and of course, it's Mega Gengar. Who literally doesn't love Mega Gengar? And lastly, we got the Mega Sharpedo. This is a card where I'm just like, why? Like, do we have actual Sharpedo fans like in the chat? Like, is this an actual thing in today's modern Pokemon world that we like half-headed? I mean, I am just not on board with Sharpedo, but there's a favorite Pokemon for everybody. This one is not going to really set you back. About 41 bucks. $47-$50 is probably what it's probably going to pump up to be, but it probably has room to go on a downside too. Let's see what they're selling for them. About 40, about 43, 44. I mean, they're all over the place. Probably go down to 40 bucks actually. Sharpedo's not a popular Pokemon. The other one that we had was like the Lopunny, and is it enough to keep Inferno X a flame? Was that a joke? But that's gonna be it for today's video. Quick Japanese market watch video. Let me know if you like the new pacing of these videos. I feel like I'm taking a little bit less time to just go through them, kind of keep a faster pace, but we're trying different things out on the channel. I hope you guys are enjoying all the changes and stuff like that. New mic, new stuff, new pacing, we gotta be new, we gotta grow. So again guys, major shout out to Shiny, major shout out to you guys for supporting the channel. If you guys want to do extra support on the channel, we got a membership program. You guys can sign up through YouTube. It would help the channel immensely. It's just none of it goes into my pocket, it just goes right back into the channel. So until next time, peace out.